Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL. And a couple of days ago, we made this pattern here, and we made it from this one. This is pattern 4535 on friendshipbracelets.net. And it's a really simple pattern. It's really nice. It's a lot of fun. But I thought maybe we could play around with it just a bit. Now, here's the thing. When you go and do the color select, let me go to the paint tool here, right? If I hit the control button, it'll do a color select. You don't want to try to take colors from down in the little spaces because it's selecting colors from around the area where you're picking up. So you really want to go to the bigger area to make sure you get the right color. So because of that, it's not quite as easy as just kind of rifling through here. So what I'm doing, I grabbed up the green, and every time it's red, we know that the opposite color is green, and that kind of just is how this thing works. So there we go. Now we got the green ones. The next color we need is blue, and that goes wherever the orange is. There's a blue, that one's blue, and we're just going to replace the color inside. You can see the blue is an underlying string going through there. And there it is again. Okay, so what is our next one? Our next one is we have yellow as the purple. So there's our purple. And we're just going to replace it. So essentially, when we get to the middle, it's going to be 3 knots that are going to go to the left, which will be a little bit easier, I suspect, than what we had before. Okay, so that was the yellow. The next one we need is red to go through where the green string is. That's correct. This one needs to be red. That one's correct. This one needs to be red. Okay. So now we've done the green. The next is the orange going over the blue. Let's double check. Yep, we got another one up here. So, yep, this is going the right direction. Wait, why is... Okay, that was weird. So blue string's coming down, getting an orange. There we go. And that's it for that. So the purple string now is our next one. So the purple string gets a yellow. That's purple. That gets a yellow. That's purple. That gets a yellow. And that's a purple. All right, I think we've actually changed stuff. Even just looking at the pattern now, there is such a stark difference because we have the opposing color in the middle of each one of these squares. So if you compare this to what it looked like before we started, huge difference. It should be a lot of fun. And it should be a little bit more fun to make, again, because as we come through here, picture you're doing this row, you're gonna have 3 knots going to the right, 3 knots going to the left, and then 4 to the right. So there's like a certain kind of consistency in this middle area that before it was 1 left, 1 right, 1 left. So it should be a lot easier to make. And yeah, I don't know how many more beginner videos we're going to be doing, but this is definitely something that's going to be really good for beginners to try out. And I am looking forward to putting this one together. So, all right, thanks for hanging out with me. If you haven't already, maybe hit that like button. That would be awesome. Oh, before we go, quick shout out to my YouTube members for making this possible. They help with the string and all of the other stuff around here. I can't thank them enough. So guys, thank you very much for all that you've done. If you want to join, it's easy. It's the join button next to subscribe on YouTube. It's like $4 a month, and it goes a long ways to helping keep this channel afloat. So thank you very much. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.